Starting work is like searching on Google. You enter the opening platform to create something. They focus a lot on data collection and user participation. So Llama isn't just a latecomer explainable artificial intelligence. AI improved the iPhone, but not necessarily Apple itself. Absolutely, it's the Grok 3. Since its unveiling, it has prompted a lot of reflection. AI is continually advancing with each new release and enhanced capabilities. Whether or not these individuals are genuinely xAI engineers, the Grok 329, after launching, it seems to be well received. However, some people are saying, no, we will just go back to work. Anyway, it ranked first in the Chapford arena, but there are still some areas where it does not perform well in actual use. Since it is a beta version, it looks like more improvements are needed. Currently, the benchmark scores are quite high. When compared, Grok 3 seems to be something. There are varied opinions, with some pointing out areas needing improvement, and others highlighting the considerable progress made. Ultimately, how each company develops and leverages their AI technology will dictate their dominance in the AI platform and their ability to secure leadership. Therefore, it is crucial to thoroughly analyze and summarize each company's strategy. We can determine how effectively these companies can implement large language models or artificial intelligence systems, how proficiently they can monetize them, and how well they can establish a strong competitive position. We often label companies such as Google, Meta, and Apple as big tech or platform companies. In our country, businesses like Naver and Kakao have built their own platforms, establishing them as leaders in this field. But what exactly does platform mean? These platforms operate similarly to a train station, where people gather to board and disembark, essentially acting as hubs for various transactions. They are often termed edge devices because they are positioned at the network's periphery, unlike traditional data centers. Examples include smartphones and various large language models, which are essential parts of these platforms. In the realm of competition, people often gather at a central hub to initiate their tasks. Lately, there's been a trend of integrating everything onto a unified platform for testing and execution, which simplifies the use of agent models and streamlines workflows. For example, Adobe's Creative Cloud brings together various tools and services into a cohesive ecosystem. Adobe is working on interconnecting Photoshop, Illustrator, Adobe Express, After Effects, and even Firefly, allowing users to utilize them seamlessly as a unified platform. By doing so, Adobe aims to leverage AI to enhance the strengths of each tool, reflecting a broader trend among major tech companies to innovate and improve their platforms through AI integration. And through search, the advertising revenue is enormous, isn't it? YouTube ultimately relies on advertising revenue, and having such a vast platform allows them to gather extensive data. By integrating AI technology, they aim to enhance user experience and service value. However, there were various reasons they couldn't deploy AI earlier than OpenAI, including potential stability issues. There were also concerns that they might undermine their own search market by cannibalizing it. Google continues to capitalize on the data network effects within its well-established ecosystem. On the other hand, OpenAI has positioned itself as a pioneering startup by quickly launching and showcasing new advancements since its inception. This approach has been widely recognized by many experts. Naturally, when we look at the magnitude, it's quite significant. OpenAI indeed boasts a vast number of subscribers. However, relying solely on this isn't sustainable. What OpenAI genuinely aspires to achieve is to become the go-to platform for starting tasks, similar to how people use Google for initial searches. This is why they provide APIs like ChatGPT, OpenAI o1 and o3. When developers incorporate OpenAI's API, they can harness OpenAI's functionalities effortlessly. For example, think about services like Kakao Map or Naver Map. By using these APIs, developers avoid the need to create a map application from the ground up and can instead focus on building more advanced applications by utilizing the maps provided by Kakao or Naver. In a similar manner, when OpenAI's LLM is integrated through an API, it allows developers to create a diverse array of functionalities and applications based on this platform. As people interact with OpenAI, not only do they engage with ChatGPT and develop new applications, but they also gain control over these APIs, leading to significant financial gains. This can also be seen as B2B. Numerous companies can utilize this as a business model and gradually build this ecosystem. Therefore, there are talks about developing AI devices with Masayoshi Son, aiming to open up everything and establish this platform as a central hub to enhance competitiveness. On the other hand, Meta already has social networks like Meta is a powerhouse in the media platform arena, leading with Facebook, Instagram, Threads, and WhatsApp. Presently, these platforms, including Facebook Messenger, are at the top of the usage charts, although Threads is still working its way up. As a dominant player in social media, this may seem familiar now, but remember when social networks first emerged, we used Cyworld and many others. Similarly, Meta didn't just take this lead by chance. We fear Apple because there are so many iPhone users, and these edge devices are widespread. They leverage this to influence the memory and processors used in iPhone production. Or those related companies like those providing camera modules or image sensors. They have significant market control, which allows them to negotiate pricing with their clients and various partners. Similarly, Meta, with its vast user base on social media platforms, can leverage this to incorporate AI into these media platforms. The essence lies in how well users can utilize it, whether it is for creating videos or easily publishing content. This is the direction AI development is heading. Consequently, there is a significant focus on data collection and user engagement. Therefore, we are releasing the LLM model to promote an open ecosystem where innovation can thrive independently. Their strategy is to facilitate the creation and enhancement of superior tools and technologies, thereby fostering significant progress. This approach ultimately propels AI research forward in a swift and transparent manner. Given the impracticality of hiring all AI engineers, researchers, and developers globally, they can leverage Llama as a foundational platform. It's about building a community, encouraging cooperation, and creating superior applications. This mirrors the current Google Android ecosystem that revolves around Llama. Other companies must develop their proprietary models and generate exclusive data within their ecosystems. In the long run, an open model can provide the advantages of an open ecosystem. The benefits of this open ecosystem lie exactly in these aspects. Conversely, with explainable AI, AI applications will be extensively utilized across various domains, spearheaded by Elon Musk and Tesla. If leveraged effectively, this AI can assist SpaceX in launching spacecraft and optimize Tesla's entire factory operations, among numerous other uses. So, Elon Musk, who prefers vertical integration, aims to manufacture everything himself. This includes batteries and actuators for humanoid robots. He insists on producing everything in-house, even if assistance is available. Consequently, he saw the necessity to develop AI independently, which he managed to achieve swiftly, despite starting quite recently. It's truly astonishing, reflecting the intense competition that has characterized the AI landscape. When KakaoTalk first became popular, it wasn't just Naverline that followed. There were other messengers like MyPeople. However, even if these talk-based services tried to enter the market later, they didn't gain traction. Despite introducing new features, the platform had already captured the audience. Thus, from the perspective of early competition, securing the platform first was essential. There must have been intense competition in these areas. The recent announcement of Grok 3 by xAI is quite noteworthy. We have developed a reasoning model that rivals major tech companies. Our unique technology allows us to offer many services. By using APIs, we can integrate with the X platform, Twitter's social network. This keeps Meta and Google on their toes. In today's world, where the rapid exchange of information is vital, keeping up with the latest news is a key strategy to stay competitive. This is why I prioritize creating videos swiftly, a practice often referred to as Reka. Ultimately, relying on external cooperation meant we couldn't do things our way. In order to fully leverage the potential of this data-sharing social platform, it was deemed necessary to develop it internally. Previously, Saltluck CEO Kyung-il Lee mentioned in an interview I conducted that it is extremely challenging to link dozens of GPUs together. It's not just about connecting them, they need to communicate with each other seamlessly. Effective communication is essential when managing large LLMs during training and learning stages. Each component must synchronize and update intermediate steps with consistent parameters. xAI has developed the capability to scale this process from 100,000 to 200,000 units, resulting in the launch of Grok 3. Rather than simply viewing xAI as a latecomer in the field, Elon Musk is vigorously advancing it as a platform that aims to leverage and amplify the unique strengths of each entity involved. It can be observed that while OpenAI and Google are indeed pouring vast resources into developing their models, xAI might be making efforts to take the lead in the long run by leveraging their unique strengths. On the other hand, when it comes to Apple, they are ultimately focusing on edge devices, particularly smartphones, which they dominate in terms of market share. Considering they distribute around 200 to 300 million units annually, it's vital to enhance the user experience. However, with delays in their AI development, they've certainly fallen behind. As I often mention, comparing F to OpenAI or xAI is impractical because their objectives differ fundamentally. Apple, of course, is ultimately focusing on the M4. There have been continuous discussions about utilizing M-series chips like the Ultra to establish and operate servers. Even though Apple might not be creating a direct competitor, there is a significant viewpoint that they can still excel with their AI implementation. Nonetheless, it is apparent that iPhone sales have not seen any additional growth. While AI has improved the iPhone, it's not necessarily the case that AI itself has improved Apple. There are still some concerns, so starting from the iPhone 17 or the MacBook Pro with the M5 chip, we can expect significant enhancements. For a company to thrive, it needs to introduce innovations, which might make the current state seem a bit stagnant from this viewpoint. Despite that, as they continue to set up new servers optimized for the M series, you might have noticed they've recently withdrawn from self-driving and several other initiatives, right? The reason for this withdrawal might not be just a simple retreat, but rather Apple might be secretly preparing something unique for the next AI. This is an exciting aspect. We summarized it quickly. Each company has its own strengths, right? Since there is a direction they aim for, it's worth considering how each company will proceed and compete to achieve their goals. All the major players have now entered the humanoid robot space. Meta recently announced that they are developing a humanoid robot. This shows how everything is interconnected through AI, inevitably involving those with significant financial resources. When it comes to investments, these companies are putting their money in whenever possible. If you prefer content in English, check out the Unreal Tech International channel for numerous videos. We also share short clips on Instagram at unrealtech.era, and you can find more content on our YouTube channel. So far, that was an error.